Hey, welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. In this episode, we are starting in yet another rainy day. Man, we just can't escape the rainy days, can we? Definitely cannot escape these, but hell, I think we're gonna be alright. Is Nook's store open? Yeah, it's open. Alright, I wasn't sure if I started late enough for the store to be open. Alright, but yeah, we're back in another rainy day, and we're just gonna, experience the world. We're just gonna have a good time here. We have a full inventory of things. That we accumulated in our last video where we just did something special where we just collected fish of value, fish and bugs of value, which is going to prove to be very good for us once we start selling this stuff. So let's see how much money we can get out of this. But hell, let's take a look at this here. Whoops. Today is Scoot's birthday. Best wishes for a happy and healthy year to come. What day is today? Today is the 14th, so that was yesterday. That was yesterday. There's a snail there, but I'm not interested in that snail. Both those flowers in the upper right are dying. Gonna have to do something about that. Welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your welcoming attitude. Now, how much money can you give me for all of this, my friend? How much can you give me for all of this? 29,400 bells. You can't carry any more money. I'll put the rest in bags and give those to you. Alright, so we can only carry 100,000 bells at a time. So that makes sense. There's a fridge there. And there's also a bug zapper. I don't see why I'd need a bug zapper. Let's go ahead and take some trees and things. That makes sense. Trees, among other things. Now, I think we can actually pay off our debt now. Now that I'm really looking at it, I think we can. So let's go to the ABD and see what our debt is, and see if we can actually pay it off. I think we can. So let's go do that once we buy our plants. That's what we like to do. And once we do that, we're able to put more stuff in our house, because our house will be bigger. Of course, we're going to have to start that next video, but... let's go ahead and do that. But first, let's go ahead and revive these here flowers. Get them back to full strength here. Don't want them dying on us. It's the last thing we want. Okay, let's go ahead and use the ABD and see if we can pay off our debt. Welcome to the Bank of Nintendo branch. 120,000. Look at that, we can pay it off. Perfect, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pay it off. Your debt is 0 bells. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, wahoo! No more debt for me. My house is all paid off. Is there anything in the recycle bin that I might want? Anything anybody recycled that they might not want? A corn plant? I'm gonna take that corn plant because I'm curious as to what it is. I'm just curious as to what a corn plant might look like in this game. But hey Nook, I paid off my debt. I paid it off in full. Ah, yes. Hello to my dear friend Adam. Thanks much for paying off your home renovation loan in full. Very good, yes. So now that you've finished paying it off, what's next? Are you sure you're completely satisfied with your house as it is now? I see. Yes, indeed. I thought that might be the case, Well, we could always rebuild your house a little bigger, Then you'd be much more comfortable. Yes? You want to do it? Yes, please. I knew it. Very good, yes. You're a real go-getter, Adam. So what color roof would you like in your newly rebuilt house? Pink, please. Very good, yes. Your new roof is going to be pink. Got it. Now the construction should be completed by tomorrow, so get ready to be impressed. Hey, thanks a lot there, Nook. Thanks a lot, my friend. Looking forward to a bigger house at long last. Okay, so let's go ahead and plant these plants. Think there is a hole right here. Man, that stuff really takes up space in your inventory. What is this gonna be? It's gonna be a fossil. I will gladly take this fossil. Now, can I place a cedar sapling? I'm gonna place a cedar sapling right here. I think this would be a good spot for a cedar. So let's place it right there. Let's place it right there. Oh, of course, I'm a little bit concerned that it's a little bit too close to this sign, now that I'm really looking at it. I feel like that might not grow, because I think it's too close to the sign. So that may have been not the best spot to place that, but hey. I think, we'll just give it a go and see how it goes. I'm gonna place a tree right here, too. Place a tree right here. Because it's kind of bare right here. And there's nothing there. I'm not doing a very good job of aiming my watering can. Why would I need to water plants in the rain? Who's to say? I certainly do not know. But this is why we're here. To water plants all day long. There's another plant to water there. And another one not too far away, right here. Gotta make sure all of our lovely plants stay alive. Now, let's see. What do we have here? We have a yellow tulip, a white pansy, a white tulip, and a red cosmos. So let's go ahead and place the 2 red cosmos right here. Place them right here. In a line, right next to each other. Because we're going to have a ton of lovely flowers here. A nice little flowery area here. What do we have also? We have yellow tulips and white tulips. I suppose that makes sense. Did I water this? I can't remember. I can't remember if I watered that. Okay, so these yellow tulips are gonna go right here, I think. So, well, place them a little bit farther away from the sign. Just a little farther. And place them right here. Couple of lovely yellow tulips right there. And place a white pansy right here. And we'll place the white tulip right here. Just a lovely area with plenty of lovely, lovely flowers. The more flowers we have, the more likely insects are to spawn. So that is what we like to see. And it also makes our town look prettier. Hello there, snail. It's nice to see you, Mr. Snail. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see what this corn plant is. See if I'm just gonna sell it immediately, because it's probably not gonna fit in the aesthetic of my house right now. My guess is that it's not gonna fit very well. But let's take a look and see what it is. Corn plant. Oh, yo, actually, I actually really like that. I think I am actually gonna place that right next to my computer desk. Having a plant in the house is gonna really spruce things up a little bit. Hey, that's awesome. Okay, so nice. Now we have our house is nice and cozy right now, but it's about to be increased in size so we can add some more stuff. But hell, yeah, that corn plant is actually nice to have. I'm not sure why someone would want to recycle that. Not entirely sure why someone would want to recycle that, but hell. It is entirely up to anybody's discretion what they want to keep and not keep. What are you going to be there, Mr. Fish? I'm not sure. I'm a little concerned that you're gonna scare me and make me not catch you. You know, I knew you'd be a crucian carp. I just knew that's what you would be. You know, I mean, crucian carp are basically the only fish that I am going to throw you back immediately because I do not want to deal with you. You're not worth my time and you're not worth my effort. So please just get out of my face. Is that another snail there? Yeah, there is another snail there. Now, are snails worth 200 or 250? I can't remember. I think it's 250. I think it's 250, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. We're just gonna have to see. All of these snails that we're catching, thanks to all the flowers we have scattered about. Pretty sure I've already watered these plants, but I'm gonna water them again just in case I haven't. That's the thing about doing commentary and playing video games, is that you just kind of play the video game on the autopilot, and you're not really paying attention to what you're doing entirely. Alright, let's go ahead and... Ooh, weeds there. There's also a hole there. Let me go ahead and dig up that hole. See if we can get something precious in that hole. It's a Lloyd this time. Dug up a mini plinkoid. A mini plinkoid, huh? What is the deal with a plinkoid? Not sure, but it's a mini one. It is very interesting. I can get down with this, my good old friend. How you doing, man? Yo, that you, Adam? What's up with the vanishing act? You get intimidated by these awesome calves? Look, I got like 0 phone reception in this yokel town, so I never know if someone's been calling me in this yokel town. If you're not going to be around for a while, drop me a letter, will you? Now, that is the most hilarious thing I have ever heard anybody in this game say. In this yokel town. That is so funny. That is so freaking funny. I really got a kick out of that. Hello there, sea bass. I'll go ahead and catch you just cuz. I'll go ahead and catch you just cuz. Just for the sake of doing so. Get over here, Mr. Guy. You're not a surprise to me. I knew you'd be here. Let's go ahead and water this plant here. What we like to do is water some plants. Now, is there anything in the Able Sisters place that we might want? You know, let's go ahead and take a look and see what they've got. But first, gonna catch this here snail. Somehow missed catching that snail. Not entirely sure how, but hey. We somehow did it. Come on, game. Will you cooperate with me? I'd really appreciate it if you did. Water that their plants. Was there a hole that I just saw up there? Did I just see a hole? Or was all that I just saw some weed? I saw some weed is what I saw. Welcome to the handmade fashion of the whatchamaplace. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That's a kiwi shirt. Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that. That's actually kind of a nice little thing to have. I like that. That's a nice shirt. I like it. But I'm gonna make sure to hold on to my rose shirt though, because I like my rose shirt too. So let's make sure not to get rid of that. That would be a mistake. Hello there, Mr. Coconuts. I am going to plant you somewhere. I'd like to plant you somewhere, but I feel like I pretty much have all of the coconut trees that I want to have down south already. Unless I can find another spot way over here, which I suppose we can try to find. Otherwise, I might just wind up selling that coconut. Why did I take out the slingshot? That's not what I was going for. Hello there, fish. I'm just gonna catch ya. I'll take a red snapper. I will gladly take that. Because there's one right there. There's another one there. Another one there. And I suppose I could put one way in this corner. I could put one way over here. So I suppose I can try doing that. Who's to say whether it's actually gonna grow, but we'll give it the old college try. Put it right here. There we go. Feel like that would be a good spot for it. If it doesn't grow, it's probably gonna wind up being too close to the sign and too close to where a house is gonna spawn later. So we're gonna have to just see how that goes. I'm not really sure. No, I am not, my friend. That's a sand dollar. I do not want a sand dollar. I don't want one of those either. Hello there, fish. You're a decent size. What could you possibly be? I'm thinking you might be an olive flounder or something. You are an olive flounder. Not too bad. I will take an olive flounder. Olive flounders are worth a decent amount of money. More than a decent amount of money, they are worth a goodly amount of money. In this rainy day, we're just fishing around and catching snails all day long. It's what we like to do. Hello there, guy. Here we go. Catch that. Get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and return this here fossil to Blathers. Pause. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm sure you do. Let's see. Fossil. Ooh, an unidentified fossil, I should think. Yes, you should think. A coprolite, huh? A coprolite's already been donated. I don't remember donating a coprolite. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. Yeah, I don't remember donating a coprolite already, but I'll take the money I can get for it. There is no doubt about that. Now, there was a frog sitting out here, but the frog is now gone. The frog has vanished. It has disappeared from sight. There is a fish there that I want to catch. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, what could it be? I am not sure. I scared it away. Can I get it to look at my, thank you. Just go ahead and take my bait. Another red snapper. Not gonna complain about that. Let's go ahead and put this this stuff that we have in our house here. This stuff that's taking up space in our inventory, and put it in our house. Seems like a smart move, don't you see? Ooh, there's a snail there. Do I have enough room in my inventory for a snail? I do not. Hello. Nice umbrella. I like your little leaf umbrella. Hey, Adam. Hey, so have you ever noticed how I always kind of greet people like that? Well, I'm trying to be more of a lady, and I think the folks here are ready for a little more from me. So, Adam, do you have any ideas for a good greeting? Maybe. All right, I knew you could do it, Adam. Give me your best one. I'm just gonna go with good day. Good day. Because I can't think of anything else right now. Good day. Look at me. I'm happy. Did that sound okay? Hee. Okay, ready? Good day. Good day? Wow, I'm getting all excited just saying it to myself. Alright, let's go ahead and put this stuff in our house here. Put all this nonsense in our house. And see what this plinkoid is, this mini plinkoid. What is the deal with this mini... where are you? Right here. Whoa. He spazzes. He spazzes out. I think I'm gonna replace this Lloyd with something else. So let's see what we want to replace that Lloyd with. But first I gotta put this shirt in my inventory. Put this shirt right there. What is that, a bathtub? I don't need a bathtub, I can tell you that. I don't know why well, no, I could keep that for later, I guess. But I want to replace that Lloyd with something else. So I'm gonna replace it with a Mega Ding Lloyd. No, I already have a Mega. Let's switch it. Let's do something that's not. Let's do a tall Stromboid. Replace it with a tall Stromboid. I like my Mega Bovoid, or is that what it's called, a Bovoid? Tall Stromboid. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go with that. Feel like that is a better option for the time being. Switch it up just a little bit. Switch it up just a little bit. Now, what's our inventory look like? We have room for 2 more things. Let's catch a couple more fish, and then we can call it good. Unless we can find a snail fast. Ooh, that's a decent-sized fish. What's that gonna be? What's that gonna wind up being, I wonder? What's your deal, Mr. Guy? Whoa, what the hell is that? That's a giant snakehead. No puny snakeheads for me. Whoa, I don't recognize that fish. That's kind of wild. What's the deal with a giant snakehead? These are named for how they look. Watch your digits near those sharp teeth. Summer, river pools, 34 inches. Alright, well, I'll take that. That's something we can give to old Blathers. I will gladly accept that. Not gonna complain about such things. Grab that snail, and then we can take the snakehead to Blathers, and we can grab one more thing. That's a tiny fish in the river pool. Just a tiny little fish. It's another snail there. But I'm not concerned about a little snail, not right now. I have something to give to Blathers. You talk too much, Blathers. You say too many words. Giant snakehead. Oh, giant snakehead. What a giant snakehead! These fish are notorious for their tremendous appetites. Much like a snake, once one of these grabs its prey, naught can convince it to let go. But I should think a few well-placed owl kicks might convince it, should one ever take a liking to me. In any case, this fish doesn't hunt all year round. It hates the cold and hibernates through winter. I've come up with a smashing nickname for it. The Scourge of Summer. Marvelous, eh? Yeah, indeed, definitely marvelous. I could not have thought of any more an exquisite of a word for this. All right, let's try to find one more thing here, and we're gonna make it a fish. So let's try to find one more fish. What fish can we find? That is the question. I am not really sure. Hopefully something worth some money. That would be nice. Hello there. What are you gonna wind up being, I wonder? What might you wind up being, I wonder? Something worth money or something not worth my time? A squid are worth 400, so that is definitely okay. Now, is there anything else around here that I can find that's worth more than a sea bass? Can I find something worth more than a sea bass? That's the question I'm now asking. Those look like 2 crucian carp in the water, so I'm not gonna catch either of those. That's a fish in the waterfall, which might prove to be something that could be worth something. So let's head on over there. Head on over there. I mean, a snail is worth more than a sea bass, but I'm kind of curious to see what this fish might be. Oh, it's just a tiny little thing. If you're a crucian carp, I'm gonna blow a gasket. But you certainly look to be about the right size for it. No, you're not actually. You're worth more than that. So I'm gonna go ahead. Well, what is a pale chub worth? It's worth the same amount as a sea bass, so I'm just gonna go ahead and release it. It's worth exactly the same amount as a sea bass, 200 bells. So I think we are in good shape to just go ahead and move on. I'll take the 200 bells and shove it in my pocket. I'm not going to argue with 200 more bells than I would have had previously unless I can find something here, which would be nice. But I do not think we will. What's this gonna be? I am not sure. What's this fish gonna be? Is it gonna be worth more or less than a sea bass? More or less than 200 bells? We shall see. It's worth more, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace the sea bass with it. Swap. Definitely swap with the swap the sea bass. So the sea bass can go live its best life somewhere else. I am not interested in you. No, not at all. So let's go ahead and sell this stuff, shall we? Yes, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I would like to sell, please. Sell all of this lovely, lovely stuff. I don't want to know what you do with this stuff after I sell it to you, but I want to give it to you anyway. $99.50, I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Alright guys, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really do enjoy it. I hope you... So that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for... So that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we have a bigger house, and we'll do some adjustments to the inside to make it look nice again, and we'll be able to actually add some more stuff to our house, and we'll do some more other stuff. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. It really, really does mean the world to me. I will see you guys in the next one.